Yo, what's up? It's Ken back at you again with Lick of the Week. Finally, again. I haven't done it in such a long time. It's been literally a couple of months since I've recorded Lick of the Week. Anyway, without further ado, this is in the style of Nuno Bettencourt. Let's do this! Okay then, if any of you recognise this lick, this is from the latest Extreme album, well, latest, 2008, but anyway, it's from the song Take Us Alive, and what's good about it is that it incorporates quite a lot of hammer-ons and pull-offs of the D and the G strings, and what's even better, it's not in like a typical sort of open sort of chord kind of place, it's down here, and it's situated, if you like, if you're new to this sort of thing, in the B minor pentatonic shape. Anyway, more to the point, let's get started. I'm going to break it up into a few parts, and I'm going to sort of play around with it a bit slowly, so you can see what I'm doing. Without further ado, let's go. That's basically the scaffolding for the riff. So. So what I'm doing is pulling off, so then plucking the G string, then I hammer on from nowhere onto the 9th fret of the D string. So. Then you pick the open G string again, so etc. Just to show you that again, that's where I'm pulling off on the D string, so again. And that's basically the first part of the riff. So all of it put together sounds like this slowly. Keep playing it back if any parts are confusing you. You should get it eventually. And what's happening there is you're alternating between the open D and the G, so then what you do there, after you've done it a couple of times or so, you just double tap, if you like, you double pick rather the A note on the 7th fret of the D string. So altogether you should have this so far. So you do it about 3 or 4 times. So here's where it starts to sound quite is country, right? I don't know, but so, and that's quite quick, and it's actually quite impressive in itself, although it doesn't look it, if you know what I mean. So what you're doing there is you're hammering on, you're picking the 8th fret of the D, then hammering on to the 9th. So then you're doing an upstroke. I don't know if he does a downstroke or an upstroke. It doesn't matter which really, as long as you're comfortable. But on the open G string. So and that follows directly on from the main riff I was just teaching you. So no problem. Then you got same thing there. You're doing 3rd fret It's exactly the same thing, just with different frets. 3rd fret of the D string hammering onto the 5th fret of the D string. So then you go. Oops. So what you're doing there is 4th fret of the A string and the 5th fret of the A string as well. So it's in also. It's just hammering on again. So. And altogether you should have this so far. Then you finish straight off on the 1, so then pluck a G chord to finish it. So overall, this is all of it slow. Alright, thank you for watching Lick of the Week. Please, I actually thank you for your patience with this one, because to be honest, it's a bit of a pain to teach, because a lot of it's very, you think about, there's a lot of notes to teach, so you've got to really think about what you're playing, as well as being physically able to teach it. So just keep practicing it over and over again, and if you want to keep going back, look around. If you've got a YouTube account, look around there's like some little controls at the bottom of the screen where you can change your picture quality and stuff, but in that same menu you should be able to change the speed. So if you find a certain part of the video which you might want to slow down a bit more, then just go down there and find 0.5 and you should be able to hear what I'm doing even slower, so you can just pick out all the notes a lot better. And if you hear my voice, I sound drunk. So anyway, have fun learning the lick. See you later.